Today on Houston Life, a look at a new documentary that shares the memories of the Fifth Ward's historic club matinee. Find out how the legends Ray Charles, James Brown, and Aretha Franklin helped influence Houston's music scene.
And the end of summer is less than a month away, but why not keep the party going? Learn how you can create 2 easy and refreshing cocktails for your next backyard celebration.
Then we're grabbing our picnic basket and blanket as we head to Miller Outdoor Theater. We're going to have a look at the lineup and what you need to know before you plan your next family night out.
And how about becoming $1,000 richer? It is Friday. That means it's time for us to spin the Houston Life prize wheel. Stay by your phones because one lucky KPRC2 insider will be our next big winner. All that straight ahead on Houston Life.
Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
Y'all, we made it. We made it to Friday. It is August 27th. I'm Courtney Savala.
Hi, Courtney. Hi, everyone. I'm Derek Shore. So glad to have you with us today. And I know all eyes are on the Gulf right now.
Yes.
We are hoping for the best, hoping this storm goes away before hitting our friends in Louisiana and perhaps here as well.
I know, praying for the best for our neighbors there. You know, as we were finishing up dinner last night on Thursday, we were all talking about, okay, we're so excited for the weekend. This is great. Poor AJ was practically asleep in his dinner. He was so tired.
From the week back at school.
From the week back at school. I just feel like he has just been running the whole time, and he's been very excited. He's loved it. He did say, though, today, watching weather this morning, Justin, he said, I should be in the control room. So, you know.
You should be, Andrew, but you're in school, right? Well, I remember it's tough to be a kid, right?
Yeah.
And I remember starting school. It's an overwhelming time. It's exciting. There were days when I thought, oh my gosh, especially in junior high, like, I don't know if I can do this every single day.
Every
but
day.
Parents and students who are back this week, congratulations.
We made it.
Just know it's only going to get better, right?
Absolutely.
Well, so listen, JoJo Siwa, do you know who she is?
I do. She's so cute.
YouTube sensation,
Yes.
right? You've probably seen JoJo Siwa before. She's blonde. She has kind of like cool rainbow hair color. There she is. What a cutie. She is growing up. So she got her start on Dance Moms. It was just announced she will be paired with a female partner on the upcoming season of Dancing with the Stars.
First time for that, right?
Yeah, the first time in the show's history. She came out as part of the LGBTQ plus community at the beginning of the year. These are some photos with her castmates from Dance Moms and some other projects she's been involved in. But we applaud her, and this is absolutely fantastic. Look at the smile on her face. You can tell when she shared this Instagram video, she couldn't hide the excitement.
She couldn't. She was there with her dog, so cute as well, and we're all rooting for her. She is super talented. Not only dancing, singing, I mean, she has a huge fan base. I think that's a really smart move, too, to have kind of that younger generation as well, to watch something like that and to see 2 women paired together. I mean, it happens all the time on regular stage, right? Why not for television?
Yeah, and I've seen same-sex couples before paired in ballroom dance competitions before. It's interesting. It's just, you know, it's not what people are accustomed to seeing, but it's about time, I think.
I know. We're about breaking the norms, right?
Why not? Why not? Well, also, you remember Honey Boo Boo?
Oh, of course.
Alana.
Yes.
So
I didn't realize that was her name, though. I just learned about that. I didn't, because everybody called her Honey Boo Boo.
Wouldn't that be tough, though? I mean, if everyone knows you as Honey Boo Boo and they don't know your real name, it's sort of like these child stars who do these TV shows and then spend the rest of their lives trying to undo. Well, her real name is Alana. She's 16 years old now. She has said she prefers to go by Alana, so we're going to try to remember that. You may have seen her on Toddlers and Tiaras as a kid. Look, this is her now.
I would not even, I mean, you know, we knew her as, what, a 7 or 8-year-old, watching her grow up alongside with her mom and everything.
Mama June.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful young woman.
After Toddlers and Tiaras, she did do Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, a number of other shows. But the photos that we just saw, this is part of a Teen Vogue shoot that she's done. And if you have a chance to click around online, just look for Honey Boo Boo or Alana Teen Vogue shoot. And she is all grown up. Good for her.
And I love that Teen Vogue is highlighting her, not only her story, but also all body types, everybody.
Yeah.
All body types. It's not about stick figures, you know. It's about reality size inclusion, which I think is really great too.
For sure. Did you see the new Old Navy commercial with A.D. Bryant dancing?
Yes.
It's so good, right?
I love it.
Yeah, it's about time we see all shapes and sizes. And isn't it funny too? I mean, I feel like Alana from Here Comes Honey Boo Boo and Toddlers and Tiaras, that show I think was 2012. So it's been 9 years ago. Yeah, she was 6 or 7 years old.
Yes.
When America first saw her on television. It's funny that as you grow older, a few years can go by and it's like, well, we kind of look the same, doing the same thing, right? But a few years goes by in a child's life.
Yes.
And they go from, a small child to going to college.
Right.
Fascinating.
And changing. I love those photos of her as well. Okay, so we're on the heels of a holiday weekend and everybody's talking about Labor Day.
Oh, coming up, yeah.
Do you love a good charcuterie board, or security board, as my boys like to call it?
Truth be told, I didn't know what a charcuterie board was until a few years ago. Probably until I started dating Brandon, because he's so good at putting them together. And on Instagram, they have some of the most beautiful artists out there creating beautiful things.
I know.
Why? What's up with them?
Well, here's the thing, and truth be told, too, I didn't even know how to pronounce it. I just knew it was like a board of meat, but I'd like that before I knew how to pronounce it.
Can I get the board of meat and cheese?
Yes, just some meat and cheese. Well, listen, the CDC is asking people to heat all Italian cold cuts meats to an internal temperature of 165. Ooh. This is very alarming to me, because you know how many times I've had a board of meats? Okay, we're not talking about lamb chops here. Like, you're not going to put out some Wagyu beef. You want to talk? We're talking like Italian
salami.
Cold cuts.
Yes.
Yeah. Some.
Wait, what is that? Is that a salmonella?
I think that's the salmonella. This was after 2 outbreaks of salmonella that caused 36 illnesses across 17 states. Includes salami, some prosciutto, other meats found on the charcuterie board, saying that we need to heat it up. But it's already, so I'm cautious now. Here's the thing, you go to a party, or let's say you do a board or something.
And it sits out for hours.
And I walk by and keep eating it. I mean, it's meats, cured meats, nitrates, eat it.
Yeah.
This is very alarming to me.
So what does it mean? Does it mean you have to keep it warm while you eat it? Like, do you need to keep running back to the oven or microwave and heating the meat?
I guess, or maybe here's the other thing. Since, when you go to the deli to buy said meats, the cold cuts, if you will, it comes from a refrigerated section. So maybe make your board and then put it in the refrigerator, but then they're saying I need to heat it, because you don't heat salami.
Well, any kind of meat, though, if left out at room temperature, is going to incubate germy cells that will multiply over the hours and minutes as they pass by.
Here's the thing. I passed on the information. I mean, deal with it as you will. I'm going to carry on and keep eating. Best friend Lori is making a fabulous charcuterie board for tomorrow. And I'm here for it. And if I get sick, I get sick.
Can I let you in on a pretty earth-shattering secret? A charcuterie board can be made with all kinds of stinky cheeses.
Yes.
Some grapes.
Oh, no, it has
some strawberries, some nuts, some crackers.
Sour Patch Kids.
Use all
M&Ms.
that stuff. Instead of the meat, you won't even miss it. It's going to be fine.
No, I need the pepperoni, I need the salami, the prosciutto, I need it all. I've got to have
the salmonella.
I gotta have it all.
Well, I'll see you in the ICU. Oh, wait, there's no room. Sorry, is that a bad joke?
That's not
That is a
funny.
Terrible joke.
But listen, just remember
Terrible.
that. I'm gonna keep maybe said charcuterie board in the refrigerator.
Okay.
That might cut down on the amount of nitrates I eat on a weekend.
That might. Thanks for the bad news. What else you got?
Okay, so here's another set of bad news. So for the medal winners for our Olympic Games.
Bad news?
Well, it's kind of interesting because the quality of the gold medals is now coming into question. This is after 2 Chinese athletes, they've taken to social media to share that their gold medals are starting to kind of disintegrate and peel off.
Wait, so these were the medals, though? I mean, we heard a lot about these as being made from recycled materials, right? Didn't people from Tokyo donate cell phones and other electronics to be melted down?
Yes, and then, there was it's not solid gold for the gold medal. It's like a dip situation.
Okay.
But the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, said the peeling is actually a protective film.
Oh.
And removing it won't affect the quality. So they're showing that, like, the protective film is coming off.
Okay, well, that seems reasonable. Have you ever bought, like...
It hasn't been that long since they got their medals. I mean, do you think it might last a little longer?
Right, but you know when you get like a new cell phone or maybe a piece of electronics at home,
yeah,
like
it has a little tab that says peel here.
It's happened to me several times where we'll get something new and it's like, oh, wow, why is it bubbling already? And we realize we haven't taken the protective plastic off. So I wonder if that's the case with the metals.
I don't know.
Wow.
I put in a call to the IOC, haven't heard back yet.
Okay, well, let me know what they say. I'm sure it's just a protective coating. I'm sure it is just fine.
Yeah, but it was interesting. Could you imagine the feeling if you got a gold medal and then it just starts...
I know.
Shards of whatever.
It's like when your boyfriend gets your first engagement ring and then it starts peeling a few months later. You know?
Not good.
It's happened to some of us.
Sign. Bad sign. Is there a story there?
No, we don't have time. We don't have time.
We have some time.
No, we got to talk about this next story.
I still think it's funny. Okay, still to come. Listen to this, you guys. This was a crack up today. One man's weird hotel etiquette that really has the internet divided.
Okay, plus performances are back at Miller Outdoor Theater. Lauren Kelly has a peek at some of the fun scheduled for September. Hi, Lauren.
Look at this, you guys. It's an iconic venue, one of its kind, across the country. We're talking about Miller Outdoor Theater, and we're going to tell you who's playing here coming up in the next few weeks when Houston Life returns. Join us.
What you know about me? Just what the people say.
Welcome back to Houston Life. So as more and more people are hitting the road to travel, maybe staying in a hotel is something that more of us will be doing, right? So a man in UK is getting a lot of attention online. His name is Darren Dowling. He shared a photo of what he does each time before checking out of the hotel room. Let's show the photo. So look at that. He strips the bed, folding up, you know, the bedding and the sheets and the pillows, leaves them there. And online, this has generated so many comments. First impressions, Courtney, what do you think?
Well, I've never seen anything like it. And my first thought was, I don't want to see anything not covered in a hotel room.
Oh, okay.
It makes me very nervous to like look at the pillows or, you know, removing the coverings makes my skin kind of itch a little bit. I'd rather not see it.
So you would probably not do this. Okay.
I have never done that, for the record. I mean, have you?
I've never stripped a hotel room bed.
No.
If we stay at a friend's house, though, in their guest room, we will strip the bed.
I do that too at a friend.
Sure.
Yes, and I always say, can I put it in the laundry room or let me know what to do? I don't do that at the hotel.
Well, so some people online were saying, why would you do this when the housekeeping staff, they are paid to clean the rooms? Some housekeepers weighed in and they actually said, you know, we appreciate it, that they're trying to save us some extra time. It did seem unanimous, though, among housekeepers. They said, some people try to be helpful and remake the bed, but we just have to come in and strip the bed and remake it anyway. So it did seem unanimous that housekeepers said, whatever you do, don't just remake the bed. If you want to strip it, no problem.
Strip it. Okay.
Strip it, no problem. Something I do all the time, I do tip. I do leave cash in a hotel room.
100%. Absolutely.
Yeah, because those housekeepers, they work so hard.
So
and,
hard.
Know, every little bit helps.
Absolutely. I think it's a really interesting, I saw that photo and I thought, what in the world, without reading the article, couldn't figure out what it was. And then, you know, it's quite interesting reading all the comments.
Well, I dare you to strip the bed of your next hotel stay, just to see what it's like.
Oh, I don't know if I could do it. I'm itching already thinking about it. I don't want to see the pillows. No. Okay, let's bring in Joe Sam with our question of the day. Is it making you itch a little bit?
It is making me itch a little bit. I don't like stripping the beds neither. But you know what? We're getting into some positivity this Friday. We want to hear from you. What's an unconventional way you try to pay it forward? And we already have those great positive answers coming in. Let's take a look at them right now. Jessica writes, telling other women that I like their hair, outfits, nails, etc. Ladies, we got to lift each other up. And I don't know about other women, but I enjoy compliments from other women more than compliments from men. And now this is a good one right here, too. Phyllis, she writes in, buying extra school supplies and giving it to teachers. We all need that help throughout the school year. Faye, she writes in, I sold a gazillion face masks at the beginning of the year. Everyone was buying a cheap dollar store face mask. So now when I tip anyone, they get a face mask too. So face mask for everybody. We want you guys to head over to the Houston Life Facebook page and join the conversation. We'll share more of your comments a little later on in the show. Courtney and Derek, what's one way that you guys pay it forward?
I don't know. I like all of those. I love a good comment too, and unsolicited. Even just a hello, especially now with wearing masks. I think making eye contact with somebody, holding the door.
There you go.
Be that person to look behind you and see that somebody's walking through the door. These little things, I mean, they're minor, but they lift people up.
They really do.
Yeah, for sure. We live in a big city too, where we're interacting with people every single day. I agree. Even a simple hello or letting someone merge. How about that? Novel concept.
That's the one that's good. You guys were just talking about the hotel etiquette. One thing that I usually do is when I'm at a restaurant, I'll go ahead and take care of all of the plates. I'll clean the table up a little bit and stack them all so that when the waiter comes back, they can just pick it up and
You've
head to the
waited
back.
tables before, haven't you?
I have, so I know how it is.
Absolutely. That's a good one, Joe.
Yeah, that's the way to pay it forward.
Thanks a lot.
Well, since 1923, Miller Outdoor Theater in Herman Park has been one of Houston's most beloved cultural treasures and the site of thousands of memorable free performances.
It's one of the places we have missed the most, right? It's a great spot. It's the only free open-air theater of its kind in the U.S., and our girl, Lauren Kelly, is there this afternoon with a look at some of their upcoming shows. Lauren, we are so excited for this.
You guys, it was a rough year for everybody last year, but definitely the folks at Miller Outdoor Theater. This is one of those things where you can say, tell me you're from Houston by showing me you're from Houston without actually saying it. And if you've seen a show here at Miller Outdoor Theater, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And here to talk with us more about how this lovely, iconic, open-air amphitheater came about is Sissy Siegel-Davis. We were just having the best conversation. I didn't know that the hill wasn't always the hill.
No. When this theater opened in 1923, there was sort of a rolling lawn.
So it was flat.
It was flat. It's like Houston. It was flat.
Okay.
So the story goes that when the city was excavating more area for the med center as it was developing, they needed someplace for the dirt to go.
Right.
Oh,
Hey,
Herman Park.
let's
just go put the dirt right there. So they did, and they kept, you know, over time we have kind of refined the hill, I guess is the better way to put it.
And your own here
yes,
at Miller.
indeed.
And it's
Yes,
one of our
indeed.
favorites. And there are so many shows. And the best part about Miller shows is they're always and will always be free. That's right.
Free. That's what makes us extremely unique in the country. Miller is the only place that has, in a normal year, not COVID year, but in a normal year, 130 performances, all varieties, all genres, but they're all fabulous shows and they're free. Nobody else does that.
It makes for such a great family night because you can bring your own food, you can bring your own snacks and drinks, no bottles, obviously no glass.
No glass, right.
But tell me how you have been doing things with COVID guidelines. I know that back in the day, you would come here, stand in line to get your tickets day of or day before. Now what?
Day of. You would queue up in the, you know, outside.
Of course.
And when COVID came along, we thought, you know what? We need to make it more safe for people.
Of course.
So we initiated an online ticketing system.
Okay.
And it's 2 days before the performance, 9 o'clock in the morning. People go online and grab up their tickets then. And then they can have it on their phone.
Gotcha.
You know, you can do that, or you print it. It's touchless, not a problem.
Okay, Sissy, you don't go anywhere. You guys come join us when we come back a little bit later on in the show. We're going to talk about this September lineup. They have an incredible list of performances coming right here to Houston at Miller Outdoor Theater, including a pretty fabulous Tina Turner and Selena tribute band. So we're going to get into that in just a bit. Derek and Courtney, I see the stage, and you guys know that I'm going to be tempted to go and get on it, so I might go do that. I'm going to toss it back to you guys for now.
I hope you do, Lauren. That is an iconic stage. I can't wait to hear about those two performances coming up. We'll see you in a bit.
So interesting about the history of that hill.
I know,
as
it's
well.
crazy.
Love that spot. All right, when we come back, how one local man's quality of life was restored after detecting a congenital heart defect. We'll share the causes and symptoms to look for.
And later, you could be our next Houston Life Prize Wheel winner. From luxury staycations to $1,000. We're spinning the wheel for you to win when Houston Life returns.
Atrial septal defect. It's something most of us know nothing about, yet it's considered one of the most common birth defects found in children, and some people don't realize they have it until they start having symptoms as adults. Here with what we need to know about this congenital heart defect, Dr. Richard Smalling, cardiovascular disease specialist with UT Health and Memorial Hermann, along with his patient, Al Wayner. Welcome to you both, gentlemen. Al, we're going to get your story in just a moment, but doctor, first let's start with you. So about half of people over age 40 with untreated cases of this will die of heart failure. Is that true?
Well, I think that may be a bit of a stretch. We know that it's very common in children, not uncommon in children, and but many of them don't get diagnosed until they develop symptoms in later life. And Dr. Wayner is one of the examples of that. Actually, my wife had an atrial septal defect, and she didn't know she had it, and had an echo test for another reason, and they found it at that time, and luckily we got it closed. So it's a little bit unusual, but it can cause significant troubles, as you can hear from Dr. Wayner.
And this is something, doctor, as you mentioned, children experience this still in the womb. A lot of times the hole can close up on its own, but in some cases that hole stays there and can present problems later in life.
That's correct.
All right. And that was the case, Dr. Al Wayner, with you. Talk to us about your situation. When did you start noticing something might be wrong?
About a year or so ago. I mean, I'd had an aortic valve replaced 10 years ago, and I thought everything was fine, but then I got to where I was having a rough time breathing. I couldn't do anything. I mean, I was just, and I was diagnosed with having COPD, and I bought the diagnosis because I used to smoke heavily and all that, and I just figured I was as good as I was going to be, but then it kept getting worse. My legs swelled up to where I couldn't even put my jeans on or wear shoes, and then I couldn't breathe, and I ended up in an emergency room at a hospital in Beaumont, and they suggested that I go see you guys at Hermann Memorial, and that's when they diagnosed it. And since I've been fixed, it's amazing. I'm a different person.
And before the fix, things got so bad, you were in a wheelchair and you required an oxygen tank.
No, I really wasn't in a wheelchair. I couldn't go up the stairs in my house. I couldn't do anything. I had no desire to do anything.
What is your energy level today?
I never really was on oxygen until I went to the emergency room that night.
How is your energy today? Are you able to get up and about?
Oh, I can do anything I did 25 years ago. It's amazing.
That is fantastic news.
Dr. Smalling suggested, exercise, and in the background here, there's a exercise bike that I do 30 minutes a day, and I'm stronger now than I was a long time ago. It's phenomenal.
That is great news. Dr. Smalling, so what are some of the symptoms and treatment options? I mean, what were you able to do in this case to help Dr. Wayner feel better?
Well, he was a pretty complicated case. His cardiologist called me and said that he was coughing up blood. They were worried that he had a serious embolus, a clot in his lungs, and wanted to send him down. So when he got here, we started quickly running through a bunch of diagnostic tests and found out that he didn't have any clots in his lungs. Then we started looking into see if blood might be coming from his stomach and somehow getting back up. He didn't have that. And ultimately, we found that he had, the problem with one of his sinuses was causing the blood, but he was still short of breath. And the cardiac echo, which uses sound waves to bounce off the structures of the heart, demonstrated that he had this this hole in his heart, the upper chamber of his heart. And at that point, I think on the right side, you can see that little line across, which is the wall between the right atrium, the right-sided upper chamber, and the left atrium, the left-sided upper chamber. And the blood is going from the left atrium into the right atrium, and that puts a strain on his heart, causes the blood pressure in his lungs to go up. If you go to the next slide, so we go through the vein in the leg and went up and with a miniature echo probe, looked at the hole and also measured the hole. It was about 1 inch wide. The next slide shows unfortunately, the video doesn't show it, but he had a big amount of flow going through the hole. We put in this device, and then on the right side, you can see the device with a disc on the right atrial side, and then that's at the upper part, and a disc on the left atrial side on the lower part. And in the middle where the hole was, there's no hole anymore. And that demonstrated that he had an effective closure. It probably took about an hour and 15 minutes to do it while he was awake.
It is absolutely fascinating what modern medicine and science can do. Guys, we got to leave it there. Dr. Richard Smalling, Dr. Al Wainer, thanks so much for your time. And Al, we're so glad to know you are feeling better.
Well, thank you guys, and thank Dr. Smalling. He was great.
You're welcome, even if you are an Aggie.
Really.
All right, gentlemen.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon. And for more information, you can visit memorialhermann.org or call 832-325-7211. Now let's send things over to Joe Sam, who has a look at a new project highlighting a significant spot in Houston's 5th Ward. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Derek. Yeah, coming up, there's a new documentary being released this weekend. I'll tell you how you can experience the memories of the iconic 5th Ward music venue, Club Matinee. And we'll get a check of what's coming up for the news at 4. Houston Life is back in 2 minutes.
Well, welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Derek back with you on this Friday. Yay to that. Let's talk about our Facebook conversation.
Yeah, earlier in today's show, we asked, what is an unconventional way you try to pay it forward? Let's get to some of your comments. Lori writes in, paying for the people's coffee behind me.
Yes.
I love this.
I love when that happens. It's super cool. Mick writes in, being a secret Santa all year.
Wow, we love that too. Sandra writes in, I take my soon-to-expire grocery coupons with me and give them away. Several have been for $10 off $100 purchases. I look for someone with a loaded cart. That's lovely. Instead of letting them go to waste, you let someone else use them.
I know. That's fantastic. Such great ideas. You want to feel good Friday? Check out that conversation on our Facebook page. Let's check in with Andy and Christine and Frank for a look at what they have coming up at the top of the hour. Hey, guys, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
I love when people do that. They pay for your coffee. It's such a little thing, but you're like, oh my gosh, my day is now made, and then you pay it forward. I love that.
It really makes a big difference.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's great news on a Friday, right? Going into the weekend,
Speaking of the weekend, we're tracking some showers, Frank, here locally, and of course, keeping our eye on Hurricane Ida.
I know, it's going to be a tough one for Louisiana. We'll get to that. I want to show you our temperatures, 90 degrees, 88 down on the island. You'll see some increased higher tides on Sunday because of Ida. But we're seeing just a scattered shower across the area. In fact, Randy is down in Alvin for Friday night football, and he said, keep an eye on those storms. So far, so good. You can see these showers want to come out of Louisiana tomorrow. Speaking of Louisiana, let's go down to Cuba. Hurricane Ida, Category 1 storm moving across Cuba. Really, as we speak, it's just right there moving ashore. 75-mile-an-hour winds. I'll have an update at 4 o'clock. It's moving northwest at 15. It looks like it's going to make a beeline for Louisiana and the southeastern part of that state as a Category 3 hurricane, and then move up toward the Jackson areas, right around into northern Alabama and Tennessee. This is a closer look at this. And I want you to see that this 3 comes in right around Grand Isle and the Homa area. And of course, New Orleans and Lake Pontchartrain are all right here, which means all of the surge is going to head their way. This is going to be problematic because all of those inlets, you can see this is the potential for storm surge flooding, greater than 9 feet around the New Orleans area, 6 feet Homa, all the way down toward Grand Isle, and then we'll see 2 to 3 feet fairly common. Even in the parts of Mississippi and Alabama, 1 to 3 feet is a possibility. So a life-threatening storm surge for a lot of people there in Louisiana, millions of power outages, tornadoes, heavy rain, flooding. I think New Orleans will hold. I don't think this is going to be a Katrina. It's going to be a lot more like Gustav, which was in 2008. And I'm going to talk about Gustav coming up at 4 o'clock. It's an exact path, just an almost similar storm heading into the same place. We'll talk about how Louisiana did and how New Orleans did after Gustav. I think it's going to be a repeat.
Okay, we'll talk to you in a little bit, Frank. Thank you. And here's a look at some of the other stories we're covering for you this afternoon at 4 o'clock. You mentioned, Frank mentioned Hurricane Ida. Our own Brandon Walker is in New Orleans this afternoon. He's getting a closer look at the preparations being made for the hurricane. You can see his live reports starting at 4 o'clock.
Plus, arrests have been made in last weekend's deadly shooting outside of the Grotto restaurant in the Galleria area. That shooting killed an off-duty New Orleans police officer and critically wounded another person. What we are learning about the suspects and how police were able to connect those men to the crime.
Plus, a consumer alert involving the popular Ford F-150, why the automaker now recalling thousands of its trucks. So we'll have details about that coming up at 4 o'clock, you guys.
All right, there. We'll see you at 4 o'clock. Well, Houston's Fifth Ward was one of the hottest music destinations in the 50s and is home to the iconic social scene Club Matinee.
The Cultural Arts District is doing everything to keep that history alive. Joe Sam is standing by with a documentary that hopes to make all of that happen. Can't wait to hear this one, Joe.
Yeah, this is an incredible one right here. Club Matinee was known as the Cotton Club of the South by musical legends. A new short documentary titled Memory Builds the Monument taps in on the recollections of the Fifth Ward residents who remember those magical years that helped shape their community.
It is so exciting for people to learn about Club Matinee. It's so exciting for people to know how Houston was, what the Black community did, our activities, our sense of culture, our awareness, our involvement with entertainers from all over the country. So many people did not know about Houston who are now new to Houston, but those of us old folks, we do.
And they came to know the now legends that performed in the Fifth Ward like Ray Charles, James Brown, and Aretha Franklin.
Just to understand that these people were in these communities and we were kind of a space in a community that helped catapult their careers. Incredible.
Director Isaac Yeoman grew up in the Fifth Ward and after becoming an award-winning creative has returned to give this community the recognition it deserves.
Club Matinee happened decades before I was even thought about, so it was important to kind of get the community involved, and there were so many initiatives around the film, beyond the film, that kind of helped aid that.
Giving him knowledge were community members that were around to see all the action up close and personal.
It was special to me, one, because I'm still alive and old enough to talk about it. It was special to me because I remember seeing the Club Matinee. I remember seeing all the cars parked in front. I remembered seeing Crystal White Cab Company operating out of there. I remember driving through the little alleyway next to the Club Matinee where they had the motel, of course, where guests were allowed to frequent who could not get into those establishments in our downtown area, and who probably should not have been in those establishments there. But I remember seeing all that vitality. And it's important to me that that's documented.
Providing the younger generation with a sense of tradition and understanding.
I wasn't there in the 50s, and let the record reflect that. But these are the things that I hope that I would have had an opportunity to enjoy right here in Fifth Ward, because when they talk about it, their eyes light up.
And they hope others' eyes will do the same as this film preserves the legacy of the Fifth Ward.
Come see this film. Come see it because you got some real talented people putting it together. Come see it because you have a lot of research that's going to be provided for you. Come see it because it's going to be exciting and evoke a lot of memories and make you feel so good about what was and what can be.
All right, now you can see the Memory Builds the Monument tomorrow at 8 p.m. premiering at the Moonstruck Drive-In Theater. I'll have more information on our website about tickets, HoustonLife.tv. Now, Courtney and Derek, this is something that's really cool because a lot of people still go there to recognize the history and the legends that have gone there. They're trying to revitalize it and bring it back up to normal, like how they did with the Deluxe Theater, too.
Right.
So they're trying to get it back going for the community and the residents there in the Fifth Ward.
That would be so cool if they did that. I mean, when you said legends, you weren't kidding.
Oh yeah, those are the big dogs.
Absolutely.
Especially like we love Aretha Franklin, God bless her, and then of course Ray Charles and James Brown. Just give you that good music for the weekend.
Great stuff. Good story, Joe.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much. Coming up, need cocktail ideas for your next celebration?
Yes.
Always.
For sure.
Don't miss 2 easy recipes to help you bid farewell to summer.
Sounds good to me. Now let's check in with Lauren Kelly, who is at one of our favorite outdoor spots in Houston. Hi, Lauren.
Hey guys, look at that hill. I know you just want to roll down the hill here at Miller Outdoor Theater. And coming up next, we're talking about their fully jam-packed September performance schedule. That's when Houston Life returns.
guys, if you want to end summer with a blast and a cheers, there are easy and delicious cocktails you can serve at your next celebration. It could just be a party of one, right? Sebastian Debromay, brand manager of advocacy with William Grant & Sons, is joining us now to show us all how to mix 2 tasty drinks that will elevate your upcoming celebration. A party of one is okay.
Party of one is fine, you know, but you know, if you have friends as well to add to the mix, and even better.
Exactly. We like to say a driveway party now, Seb. Okay, what are we making today?
Okay, we're gonna make 2 very cool cocktails. Okay, I've got one called the BASIL Tom Collins, made with Reka vodka.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do the perfect ginger cocktail made with Settle Jerry spiced rum.
Ooh, spiced rum. Okay, well, let's get started with the first one.
Let's get started. So I'm gonna make the first one using a shaker, and then you're gonna help me to make the second one.
Okay, great. So I just get to sip now?
Yeah, you just get to sip and enjoy.
It's a hard job. It is Friday.
Your cocktail is ready to go. So I'm gonna use Reka vodka, which is a vodka made in Iceland.
Very nice.
Using Arctic spring water. So it's one of the purest water in the world. It's a beautiful liquid. It's also filtered in lava rocks in a distillery powered by geothermal energy. So
okay,
that's very cool.
I'm hooked. You sold me on that.
All right, so we're gonna do 1.5 parts. Right here in your shaker.
This is so yummy.
It's good,
it's
right?
Delicious.
It's very easy to make as well too. All those cocktails are very easy to make. You know, from ingredients that you can find in your local grocery store. So here I'm gonna add my sour mix, which is basically lemon juice 3/4 part and 1/2 part of simple syrup.
Okay.
Okay. I already did it before. Squeeze it all. Bam,
right in there.
Ready to go. Yeah. And that the little special touch, basil, fresh basil, in a cocktail like that, it's amazing. You have to slap it a little bit to extract some of the aroma. And then that's it. You're ready to go.
And then you shake it?
Yes,
that's simple.
yes, it's so
easy.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, too, the smell of the basil in this cocktail, and it's infused a little bit, it's delicious.
Very cool. All right, let's a quick check. Keep the smile.
I know. We've got the recipe there on the screen. It's very easy. I like a cocktail that doesn't have a lot of ingredients. That means it's just pure, right?
It's just pure. And it's, like I say again, super easy. You can source the ingredients anywhere. You just need a double strainer because you don't want the, you know, the piece of the leaf going around. To come out in your cocktail. Here we go. And then you top that up with sparkling water.
Oh, see, we stay hydrated, people.
Here we go.
I like it.
Look at this.
Oh, that's so pretty, too. The color's beautiful.
Little garnish, like pick a nice, you know, set of leaf, smack it a little bit just to release some of the aroma again. Put your straw in. And voila.
I love it. Did we call Derek in? Is that his cocktail?
No, he's coming for number 2, where you start. Oh, here we go. Join us.
Listen, Sebastian, the sound of the ice shaker and your voice together, I'm intoxicated already.
Okay, second one. Now, this is made with the spiced rum,
You can try
right?
that, please. Yes.
Okay.
Spiced rum. Yes. So Settle Jerry spiced rum. We're gonna do this together, step by step. Very easy. So here we got 1.5 part. Okay.
Okay, 1.5.
So 1.5. What do you think?
This is fantastic.
Good, right?
It is so
Pour
delicious.
it right in my glass?
Yeah, it's right into your glass.
Okay.
So Settle Jerry is very cool because it's the only spiced rum blended and bottled in America. And it's not your classic spiced rum, which is tend to be quite sweet because, you know, they add vanilla, nutmeg, and all that. And it's bottled at 70 proof. This one is bottled at 92 proof.
Oh,
so it's got a bit of a kick.
Yeah.
Which is perfect for your cocktails, right? Then we're going to add the lemon juice.
Okay, which is already
It's already done, like
right
a
into the glass.
1/4 ounce for you.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to squeeze mine, you know, playing old school here. Here we go. Straight in. And then we're going to add our ginger beer. Yep, grab your ginger beer.
Right here, okay.
Yes.
I love a good ginger beer.
Look at this.
Beautiful.
Isn't that not easy?
It is.
You can entertain all your guests. Yes. Look, and now you get to use one of those professional bar spoons to look very very professional, just to give it a stir.
Okay.
Yeah, just give them a little bit.
I feel like I've done this before.
Yes, I'm sure. You look like a natural.
I'm
next time we do something a little bit more complicated, right? It looks like it's too easy for you. And then the garnish, I have like the ginger candy right on top here. And the little trick, you're gonna use your Angostura bitter and just slowly put it on top, and it's gonna drizzle to your glass. Yeah, go for it. Turn it around. Yeah. It's coming. Here we go. Go for it. A little bit more. Yeah. And it's gonna drizzle into your glass, and then it's gonna add extra flavors. You see?
Oh, okay,
like
more.
That.
Okay.
Yes. And then you can add your straw.
Oh,
right
the
there.
straw's lovely.
Look at this.
It is beautiful. It's beautiful. Do I get to try this one
yeah,
too?
sure.
Guys, thanks so much for doing all the work.
Hey, my pleasure.
Invite me to the party.
Yeah.
Party of 3.
You guys will be my favorite guests.
I know. Well, thank you, Seb. It's always great to see you. These are so easy to make at home. And by the way, for complete recipes or to connect with Sebastian, visit our website, HoustonLife.tv. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you guys.
They're both delicious. I can't choose a favorite. All right, now let's check back in with Lauren Kelly, who's got a look at what's happening at one of the oldest outdoor theaters in town. Hey, Lauren.
You know, my younger sisters used to do performances here with Hits Theater, and they would do all the dance moves. And I promised my photographer that I would tap on over to Sissy Siegel-Davis. I will never do that again. How long have you been here at Miller Outdoor Theater?
Oh, my God. I started, my association with them began really in 1979.
So you have gone from almost the beginning to where we are now, and it's just come so far.
It's, you know, if you think that this theater actually opened in 1923.
Right.
And then this building in 1968. To where we are, and back then, in the ceiling, the chairs that were that you sat on, they had the chairs the other direction, upside down.
Goodness.
And that was for sound, you know.
Oh,
so we have come a long, long way, baby.
A long way.
Long
so
way.
Let's talk about the upcoming performances. Tomorrow night even is a very spectacular event.
It's a very special night because we are doing a tribute, to Selena. This is called Los Chicos del 512. The Selena experience.
And you are going to get an experience by coming to this show.
It's a terrific show. They do a wonderful job. Very entertaining. If you
I can
haven't
tell by
seen
the video,
her,
it looks very entertaining.
It's really terrific.
Also coming up, there's a tribute for Tina Turner.
Tribute for Tina Turner, that's September 10th
I actually
and
just
11th.
bought
It's called Proud Tina, the ultimate tribute to Tina Turner.
I mean, how else could you be? You've got to be proud to make a Proud Tina show.
Got to be proud to make Proud Tina. That's a wonderful show.
Before we jump on, though, you've got to tell everybody, back in the day, Selena, the real Selena, actually performed
Before she became the Tejano superstar.
Right.
She performed here in 1987 as part of Festival Chicano.
That is so fabulous.
A number of acts through the years were part of Festival Chicano, and then they went on to great prominence. So
that is
and that Festival Chicano will be the 7th, 8th, and 9th of October.
Okay,
Another
wonderful.
great lineup, and so we hope people come for that. September 15th is El Grito de la Independencia.
Okay.
So we have the actual grito ceremony to start, and then we have Cascada de Flores.
I feel like we have such a variety here at Miller Outdoor Theater. Sissy, thank you for the information.
Absolutely.
I've got the schedule online at HoustonLive.tv and how you guys can follow the COVID protocols and how you can get those tickets as well. So thank you again for the information.
Thank you for coming.
Houston Live will be right back with the prize wheel.
Well, we love Fridays because you know what that means. Courtney puts on something shiny, and sometimes I do too.
Giant cape. It's
Wow.
one of my favorite. I forgot we had this.
You feel like right at home wearing that. Well, it's also time for our Houston Life prize wheel. In case you're new to this, Courtney and I spin, and one of you will win. Great prizes like staycations in Uptown Houston and City Center, Landry's gift cards, even, Courtney, $1,000.
Listen, there's 4 chances on this thing. If we don't win it today, I don't know what's going on. The good news is I am not going to spin. Derek is, but we are spinning for Matt Henserling, who is joining us live via Zoom from Pearland. Matt, did I say your name correctly, your last name?
Yeah, it's Henserling.
Henserling, great to see you. You're a project manager joining us from Pearland. Okay, so we understand that you like rock hounding with your 2 kids. Explain what that is.
Essentially just going out and looking for some really cool rocks, anything we can throw in the rock tumbler or that strikes their interest and looks interesting.
Oh, that is so cool. And then what do you do with the rocks once you find them?
Some of them just end up in the kids' collections in the rooms. Some of them go in the rock tumbler, so they'll spend several months in the garage getting shiny.
Oh, I love that. That is awesome. Okay, so it is Friday. What are your big weekend plans? What are you going to be doing?
Well, I'm watching the weather closely. I'm sure like everyone else is. So if it's going to rain us out, I'll probably just set up the movie projector and just enjoy some films.
Okay, well, that sounds like a good plan to us. Be sure you stock up on water. A great reminder for all of us. Matt, what do you say we spin? Do you have your eyes on any specific prize on this wheel?
Well, the $1,000, of course.
$1,000, right?
I know. All the pressure's on Derek today.
Okay.
You spin.
But there are also all kinds of great prizes on the wheel. Matt, we are sending you good energy. What do you say we do it?
All right,
okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to give it a nice spin.
Big money. Let's go,
That was a
Matt.
left-handed spin, so it's extra lucky.
Let's go, Matt. Big, big, big money, big money, big money.
Where's she going to land? Oh, we are getting so close. And you have not won the $1,000, but this is pretty cool. A stay, City Center, Beverly Hills Rejuvenation Center, and the Moran City Center. So a producer will be in touch. That's a fantastic prize. How are you feeling?
That's awesome. That'll be fun.
Okay, you can take the girls and enjoy. Well, have a good weekend and stay safe out there, Matt. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And if you would like your chance to spin and win live on our show, all you have to do is join our KPRC2 Insider program.
It is free to join. There will be great perks like discounts, giveaways, and much more. Just head to clicktohouston.com/insider for your chance to win big with the Houston Life prize wheel. And after the break, a look at what's coming up next week as we help you end your summer right.
Houston Life will be right back.
Well, all next week, guys, on Houston Life, we are sharing our best of summer series with you.
From highlighting small businesses and interesting guests to catching up with our celebrity friends, we were taking a look back at some of our most memorable moments.
Everything kicks off on Monday with our family show. Join us as we try out some viral TikTok trends and dive into some summer fun. Look who's back.
Yeah, speaking of family, Texie has joined us. He is very comfortable there on the couch. But I think, unfortunately, Courtney, that does it for Houston Life today.
We're out of time, but don't worry. The news at 4 is starting next. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. Andy, Christine?
Just don't hurt yourselves with any of those viral TikTok trends.
I know. The milk crate challenge, I'm staying far away.
Are you speaking from experience, Andy? What do you mean by
Not me. I'm too chicken.
Oh, sure.
I'm afraid I'll hurt myself.
Hey, I want to borrow the sparkly jacket and that cape that you had on, Courtney.
I know. Listen,
that was like next level. I love it.
You can borrow it anytime. There's even a little thing in there.
There's a bunch of them right here behind this wall. So
see all the fun happens in Studio B.
We know where to go.
Yeah, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.
Thanks, you too.